All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, along with the bishops and elders who rule well, and salutations to the church, the elect of Israel, the house of David, Bahashah Dawadah. All right. And that starts with the 144,000, right? Who serve as the prophets, the men of the Lord. All right. The men of the Lord. All right. Those 144,000 are men. Okay, when it says in Revelation, the 14th chapter, that they're virgin, it means they're not touched or defiled by false religion. Okay, the 144,000, the kings and priests of this earth. Then you have the rest of the remnant, that multitude of men, women, and children, believers, those among Israel, again, Yasharallah, who are cleaving to the testimony of the prophet Salakia, and who have been given this gift of faith, man. They believe in what's being said through the Spirit. When Isaiah asks in Isaiah the 53rd chapter, Lord, who hath believed our report? It's the men, women, and children. All right, believers, those from the 12 tribes who believe the things that are being said. Again, the things that are being spoken out of the mouths of the prophets. Right, because a lot of people have a lot of shit to say, lately. Social media is fucking infuriating. I mean, it really is, man. Like like some of the shit you people are saying, man. And the blasphemy is at an all-time high. And just the false teaching and the deceivers that are out here. And the Lord's about to shut all you fuckers up, man. And I say good riddance, man. Man, we can't wait, till the Lord shuts this shit down. And you people don't got a fucking platform no more to spread your bullshit. First and foremost, man, you damn wayward leaders of these offshoot camps, who are preaching false doctrine. And the Most High gonna hold you to a more strict standard, man. You're gonna be judged more severely because you know better, man. Like Bishop Nathaniel, that man knows that the name of the Lord is. He knows the name of the Lord is Yahweh. He used to teach fervently in that name. All right? So he's going to undergo greater condemnation unless he repents, man. The Bishop Nathaniel. Shalom Malak. Shalom Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Barakatah to you. And your house, Lord willing, we keep enduring. But yeah, man, the leader of the GOCC, right? He preaching and teaching in a false name, these men and men like them are leading their congregations right into a ditch. The men, again, the Israelite teachers, the ones who know they Israelites, right? They're gonna undergo greater condemnation, right? Along with all these, Christians, and first and foremost, our people who are still identifying with JC. That retarded JC idol, Jesus Cristo. To you damn wayward so-called Mexicans, you Issacharites. Yeah, man. Good riddance to all this, man. Because that prophecy's got to come to pass, and it's going to come to pass shortly. What is it, Oracle? And I can't remember the guy's name. The guy who runs Oracle, he sympathizes with the small hats. He ain't a small hat himself, but he sympathizes with the small hats, with the issues, with the 1948ers. They just took control of TikTok. What was that, a week ago? So that the free speech is already a thing of the past. It just has to play out in real time, right? A family hearing his word, man. That's what's coming down the pipe, but I didn't really have a topic. I was just going to go through the Spirit, but a few minutes before I went live, I saw this on energyreporters.com, right? It says orbital aircraft carrier revealed. U.S. Space Force and startup Gravitix plan to launch a game-changing platform for rapid satellite deployment and space superiority, right? And this is the headline, right? So Esau Edom, the so-called white man, all right, the king of Babylon, right, DJT, who he's just a manager for the Red Shills, for the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, etc. They gearing up, man. They gearing up for the return of Yahawashi. All right, Yahawashi, not Jesus Christ. All right, Jesus Christ does not exist. In the name of the Lord, okay, who is the Redeemer of the elect of the nation of Israel right now. All right, his name is Yahawashi. Okay, and Yahawashi, you know, he's in the heavens right now, waiting on that command, waiting on that order from his heavenly Father. They're two separate entities. You know, that Trinity mess. You know, a lot of you Jakes is still clinging to that too, man. That Trinity mess. That's more bullshit, false doctrine. That's more dogma. That's more junk you got from the Roman Catholic Church, man. The false prophet. So these devils, man, are getting ready to launch an orbital aircraft carrier, in order to fight off the angels, man. You know, Psalm 2:1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And it's really vanity. Okay, at the end of the day, it's nothing but vanity that these devils are going to try to fight this angelic force that's coming at them, man. You know, but it tells you in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, that the Lord's going to have to put a spirit on these devils to fight them. Otherwise they would just turn and run, right? The Lord's going to, you know, the Lord's going to make them bow down to that slaughter, right? Because they're going to be slaughtered, man. Again, that's Revelation, or Slacky rather, slip of the tongue. That's 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right. So another thing you Christians don't get, man, that war in heaven. You know, you got Christians out here still teaching, man, that angels rebelled against the Most High. And there's a certain amount of angels that rebelled against the Most High. The Most High kicked these angels out of heaven, and the angels are fallen, and the fallen angels are controlled. Man, you people are fucking stupid. The fallen angels are the elect men. All right, the everlasting chains of darkness is this flesh. Angels means messenger. The fallen angels are the elect. We fell. Lord willing is talking about us. That starts with the elder apostles of Great Millstone. It includes the bishops, the other elders, and the rest of the Achaeum, and the men in other camps coming in the right spirit. Those are the fallen angels. Okay. Again, the everlasting chains of darkness, that's this flesh. That's why Christians, you don't need to be teaching the scriptures, man. And again, I can't wait, you know, yeah, I can't wait, I can't wait until the Lord shuts you people up. I mean, watching some of these videos, we got to watch videos, you know, to do our lessons and to bring things out through the Spirit. We use these infuriating videos. Yes, we can use them, and we can filter them through the scriptures correctly, you know. But man, these people get on your fucking nerves, man. Psalm chapter 2 and verse 4, and the water, for putting this on the comment board, the water. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, right? And the Most High gonna be laughing at you. And how is he gonna be laughing at you? Is he gonna come down off his throne? No, he ain't gonna come down off his throne. He's gonna be mocking you and laughing at you through his men. Through his men. You see, his pasture is with the men of the Lord. Not you fucking women. You women were given roles to play in this earth. You are to be a servant to your man. You are to be chaste. You are to be modest. You are to be a teacher in the home to your children. You're not supposed to be on social media trying to so-called break down the scriptures, especially not supposed to be doing that. But the Lord's fixing to laugh at you through his men, right? It talks about that in the book of Proverbs, right? When your calamity comes like a whirlwind, all right, he gonna laugh, man. It says, the Lord Yahawashi shall have them in derision, right? You people are gonna be had in derision, man. Esau gonna try to fight the angels in the heavens, man. That's the war in heaven. Esau and his angels and his fighter jets and all his military, you know, weaponry and what have you. You know, they gonna go up against the angels, and it ain't even gonna be fucking close, man. You know, ain't even gonna be close. Ain't even gonna be a contest. But It's Bible prophecy. So yeah, these devils are gearing up for that war, man. Meanwhile, they got you fools running around out here, you know, still arguing about right and left, still arguing about Democrat versus Republican. You know, got your mind scrambled, you know, because for your whole lives you've been on a steady diet of GMOs, you know, TV, video games. Your brains are fucking fried, you know. And here it is, your government is getting ready to battle the Messiah himself and the angels. The angels, man. Guess what? Who are so-called Negroes, right? That's why the tribes of the earth are fixing to mourn when they see Yahawashi coming. And he's going to be on a, once again, 2nd Ezra 13th chapter, he's going to be on a great big old fathership. Not no damn mothership, a fathership that is going to be seen from one end of heaven to the other. That's how big and vast this one ship is going to be, man. And then you're going to have the other ships, man. They're going to be scooping up the elect. And you people are going to mourn, and you're going to realize you're fucked up, man. You're going to realize you laid your hands on the people of the Lord. You touched the apple of his eye, man. Right? Oh, man. Beautiful. Proverbs 8:4, unto you, O man, I call my voices to the sons of man. Right? Yeah. Once again, he gave you women play a pivotal role, Slakia, a pivotal role, all right, in a family structure. Know your fucking place, man. The Lord's getting ready to teach a lot of y'all gonna learn the fucking hard way, man. Now there are elect women out there, you know, that are getting themselves together, that are humbling down, that are realizing they're realizing that what we're saying through the Spirit is the truth, and they're getting ready to humble themselves all the way down. And they realize they are going to be sharing a man of the Lord. That Isaiah 4:1 prophecy, that Isaiah 4:1 prophecy, Slakia, I'm kind of all over the place. That's going to happen on this side, man. 4 women are going to take hold of 1 man. No, I said 4. Forgive me. Let me quote this correctly. I ain't even touched on the article yet, but that's all right. It's the Spirit of the Lord does what it wants, man. And in that day, Isaiah chapter 4:1, right? 7 women. 7 represents completion, right? I said 4. 7 women, right? You could have 10, you could have 3, you could have 150, okay? And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of 1 man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. You women need your reproach taken away from you. All right. And how that is going to be accomplished is you're going to have a man of the Lord. All right. And you're going to need that. You know, you're going to need protection from that destroying wind that's coming, right? This nuclear war, right? Jacob's trouble. Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 14, Yahweh hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. Yeah, nothing but perversion goes on here, man. Everyone is against the Messiah. You all antichrist, every fucking one of you. If you are outside of this truth, if you're not a man of the Lord, one of the hopeful elect, right, like us, if you're not one of the hopeful elect men, or you're not a believer, you are a antichrist. And the Most High is going to destroy you. He's even going to destroy 2/3 of his own people that are coming against him, because the 2/3 are coming against the Messiah right now, right? Hot and heavy, same way Esau and the heathen nations are doing it, right? And they have caused Egypt to err in every good work, or it's like every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. That's right. You know, this place is full of error. Place is full of fucking error, man. All y'all, man, y'all all err and not knowing the truth. And again, first and foremost, man, you Israelite leaders out here, the men who I'm talking about, you know you're Israelite. You've been teaching the Bible for years. You have following. You have congregations. You're gonna get it the worst. All right. In the very near future, all these men are gonna realize that the the righteous prophets of the Lord, the ones that the Lord has worked with all this time, have been the men of great millstone. And again, those of us who are coming in the right spirit. We might not have GMS on our pages, but in spirit, we are part of that house, man. The house of David by Shadawada. So anyway, it says, let me see if I can get this article back. I'll have to plug in. Slacky, I'm losing juice on this other device. Give me just a second. All right. Yeah, man, these devils, they fixing to and again, this is off Energy Reporters. They fixing to deploy an orbital Slakia. Orbital aircraft carrier. An orbital aircraft carrier. We know why they're doing all this. This is all Bible prophecy. They know, unlike you clowns out here, okay, who are just as oblivious as can be on a Saturday afternoon here in FEMA region number 4. Unlike y'all, they understand and know Yahawashi is coming back. They even know his name. They got the scrolls, man. They know it's not Jesus Christ. They let you imbeciles worship that idol, for 500-600 years over here in the West, okay? Knowing the whole time that that white Jesus image, so-called white Jesus image, that goes back to Caesar Borgia. Come on, man. They know Yahawashi, man. They know he's the King of Kings and Lord of Lords. They know he's coming back. They know he's coming back to put their asses in slavery, man. They know all that shit. It's just again, two-thirds of our people lack knowledge. The knowledge that's being spoken of in Hosea the 4th chapter is the knowledge of the scriptures. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You destroyed, man, but they know. They know, the children of this world are wiser than the children of light, right? Yeah. They know it's Yahawashi. They know the angels are so-called black men with big ass afros. They know that. Why do you think? Why do you think that they are feverishly working on those underground bunkers? And they got underground cities, man. Forget about bunkers. They got fucking cities underground in America. They think they're gonna. They think they're going to escape the judgment. That's how delusional they are. But they not. But they're gonna try. Though they dig into hell. That's Amos the 9th chapter, right? So anyway, let me read a little bit of this. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time. Like I said, I was gonna just kind of go into a various thoughts kind of a thing, bring out some things through the spirit. But hey, this caught my attention, man. But it's all through the spirit anyway. The United States is embarking on a groundbreaking endeavor to redefine satellite deployment through the development of an orbital aircraft carrier. Imagine an aircraft carrier floating in the heavens, man. Psalm chapter 66 and verse 5. Yasharala 144. Thwada, come and see the works of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahawashi. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. Yeah, man. Because it's going to be terrible, man. You fucking, hey, you Rothschilds, you damn Rothschilds and Rockefellers and Gettys, man. You've had it good for a long time, but you fixing to meet the Lord face to face. You fixing to meet the Lord face to face, and you fixing to be hunted down like the dogs and the swine that you are. And you, just like the 144,000 is the first fruits, right, of salvation, you're going to be the first fruits of fucking slavery. You're going right into fucking slavery. That's what you're being preserved for. You're not being preserved for any other reason than to be thrown right out there in the fields, man. You go and read Ezekiel 30, what is that? Ezekiel 39th chapter. You will be men of continual employment. You're going to be screaming like little bitches, man. You're going to be saying, hide us from the face of him that sits on the throne and from the face of the Lamb. You about to be in the middle of the Lord. Oh yeah. Yeah. You about to have a very fucking bad day. Right? You pissant Edomites out here, out here in damn FEMA Region 4 and all throughout the United States. Y'all y'all gonna perish, man. Y'all during the time of Jacob's trouble too, man. Y'all gonna get y'all's in a lake of fire. America's a lake of fire, man. Right? Ain't no underground hell. IUIC. Right? It says spearheaded by the innovative startup Gravitix in collaboration with the U.S. Space Force, this initiative underscores a strategic commitment to space as an essential frontier. The project not only highlights the U.S.'s focus on technological advancement, but also exemplifies the growing synergy between private enterprises and national defense. In an era marked by escalating global tensions, this decisive move aims to fortify the nation's dominance in the space domain and secure its presence on the cosmic stage. Well, all the heathens gonna be trying to fight the Lord. Hey, he's gonna destroy all y'all's asses, man, in the valley of Yahawashi pot. Valley of the Lord's judgment. He's gonna destroy your armies, your weaponry, right? Ain't gonna be no more wars. When the Prince of Peace comes back, all this fighting, all this bloodshed, all this murder, because that's what's going on, it's gonna come to an end, man. We looking forward to that, man. Yeah. Ezekiel 25:14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. So who is he going to use, all right, to do the damage, man? His men. Once again, Lord willing ourselves, we fixing to be turned into hunters, man. Now we fishing. We still throwing this word out there, man, And the Spirit, guides it, and it lands on whomsoever the Lord willeth, right? The elect are going to hear and wake up. But at some point, man, it's going to be hunting. We're going to be hunting. Again, hunting you down like the fucking dogs you are. Right? Hunting you down. It also says in Jeremiah the 50th chapter that with thee will I break the nations in pieces. I'm paraphrasing, talking about his men. Gonna break the nations in pieces. So thou art my battle axe and weapon of war. Right? Talking about his men. Right? And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance. Saith Yahawashi. Are you fixing to understand and know the vengeance of the Lord? All right. How is that vengeance going to be executed? Who's going to execute that vengeance? The Lord's responsible for it, but he's going to use his men to fuck you people up, man. Right? Hey, I on fire, man. Matthew 24:2, and Yahawashi said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, and you got Russia. They got a presence in the heavens, They got space junk out there, China, etc. But obviously the ringleader of all of this is who? Esau, right? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. That's Esau. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? One of the first scriptures we learned coming in, right? Job 9:24. It starts with Amalek, who is the chief of the Edomites, right? The chief tribe of the house of Esau. But all the nations are going to be dealt with a death blow in the valley of Yahawashi, right? So yeah, man, these devils, all right, they know it's coming, man, and they got you people believing in some damn asteroid, that some aliens are coming. Come on, man. You people who are believing that shit, man, that just shows you how retarded you are, and you call us crazy. We believe the Bible, man. We believe the Messiah is coming back. You know, you people were out here believing in fucking little green and gray men coming out of spaceships that are coming, and you call us weirdos. You call us delusional? Nah, man, y'all fucking delusional. So Salaki, forgive me. I don't know if the screen right now. I don't know really what's going on. But give me just a second. Let me try to figure it out. I had let my phone, the battery, get down to too low. So Salaki, give me just a second. And I might have to cut it off, but that's all right. That's all right. All right. Yes, screen is good. Salakia. Perfect. There we go. All right. Khan, the water. So yeah, you know what? Let's read that scripture. And again, I apologize, Salakia. You know, the book of Revelation. And I'm gonna get right into the point. Or right to the point rather, Revelation chapter 12 and verse 7, and there was war in heaven. Now you let a Christian teach this, and they're gonna tell you, oh yeah, you know, the angels rebelled and God kicked them out of heaven. No, there's complete there's complete order in heaven right now. The angels are in order, the heavens are in order, man. The Most High is not the author of confusion. How is the creator of the universe going to allow a war to break out in his heaven? The war in heaven is the fight between Yahawashi and his angels and Esau and his angels, right? Get back to the scripture, right? And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, right? Esau, and the dragon fought and his angels, right? And the dragon fought and his angels, right? All their space, you know, so-called spacecraft, all their airplanes, this orbital aircraft carrier, you know, all their weaponry, the dragon, Esau, okay? And prevailed not, verse 8, neither was their place found any more in heaven. They are going to be taken out of the power seat in the most violent and gruesome fashion possible. All right? We are at the end of this thing, man. We are at the complete end of this man's rule and reign of terror in this earth. Okay? It's over. An orbital aircraft carrier. Shit, go check this out, man. You know? I mean, look at that shit. You got a lot of Israelites, man, online these days, especially from the house of Judah, right? The so-called Negroes. They talk about we gonna fight, man. We go, yeah, look, we got guns too. We got weaponry. We are tactical, you know. We're efficient. We're highly skilled and highly trained. You ain't got a fucking chance, man. The only chance you got, okay, is the covering of the Lord. That's it. Don't matter how many damn AR-15s you got. Don't matter how, you know, if you got a bunker or not, or if you got food on deck stocked up. None of that matters, man. Do you have the covering of the Lord? Because you're going to need it. You are going to need it. That's the only thing that's going to save you, right? That strong tower, Proverbs 18:10, man, one of my favorites. The name of the Lord, IUIC, the name of the Lord, GOCC, the name of the Lord, Christian, the name of the Lord, Yahweh, is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe, right? How you going to be protected during these times, man? Come on. These devils are gearing up, man. They've been gearing up. They've been doing it for the longest. They got you people fucking scrambled. You know, they got you people consumed with folly, filled with bread and circus. You know, you ain't no threat to them, man. The real threat in this earth right now are the prophets of the Lord and the threat in the heavens, man. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahawashi and the angels. Lord willing, he was edified by this quick lesson. Tawada Ak for the scriptures. Again, Tawada to you. And hey, Barakatah to you. Barakathum to you and your home, man. Right? So with that, I'm going to give all glory, honor, praise to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahawashi Ba'Hashem Rakakwadas. Double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone, along with the bishops and elders who rule well and teach well in these last days. And salutations to the house of David, Ba'Hashem Dawada, the elect. Shalom.